Mr. Speaker, I expect the CEC to reciprocate to us as members. Because, Mr. Speaker, we are the persons who are answerable to those people who elected us. And, Mr. Speaker, I want to share the disappointment with my colleagues are mentioning about the Department of Health. Mr. Speaker, the health in Kirinyaga is in bad shape. I was sharing with one of my colleagues who said that in the morning, one of our colleagues was forced to go to his home and pick him to this assembly because the road was impassable, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, the two dockets, they are so crucial to our people, matters transport, matters health. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I will expect them, Mr. Speaker, to reciprocate the goodwill, the energy, the well wishes that we have unto them, that they deliver to our people. Failure to which, Mr. Speaker, will not hesitate, Mr. Speaker, to reciprocate in the negative direction, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that we force them to work and to deliver to our people. Mr. Speaker, I stand in support of the report and the recommendation of the committee.
Having looked at the marks they gave these people, these candidates, I can see most of them scored A's, and I'm sure they did not just give them A's. It is after scrutinizing their papers, maybe doing a bumper interview, and therefore I don't have any doubts. I'm looking forward to see very good work, very good performances from these qualified personnel. Number 3, I stand here to support again because I can see there is they considered gender. You know, as women sometimes we are forgotten, but in the list we are not forgotten because I can read 3 names of female nominees.
Approval as a CC member for health. We've been having cries from our people. There's no enough medicine. There's no enough non-pharmaceuticals in our hospitals. Dr. Karoki, you need to work on that. You need to provide enough medicine. I believe the budget committee of this honorable house, the honorable members of this assembly are going to approve enough for medicine, enough for non-pharmaceutical, and enough for lab reagents. So there will be no excuse to be taken by these honorable members when you fail to deliver on your mandate that you are going to bestow upon you today. Mr. Speaker, if that is done, our people are happy, the honorable members will also be happy.
The health department is on crisis on the issues of drugs. 2, on the issues of non-pharmaceuticals. We've probably, if you look at the maternity issues, we've lost several women on the issue because of simple things like clothes. So as we support these members, the nominees, we need to work on facts and realities on what is around, and that is how we are going to help the members of public. I stand to support.
I have a concern about the health, and all I ask, he must be inclusive. We need inclusive health in Kirinyaga County. So he must be serious. He must care about the medicines. For example, the women, the pregnant women, the disabled, they must care for them very well. And also the deaf community, they have a challenge accessing information to get to the hospital. So I hope the CEC will think and consider about that community, because they have a special limited access to information. So communication barrier between the deaf when they are sick and the nurses, they don't understand one another. There is no interpreter, there is no trust, they don't get information. So I hope that will, maybe the nurses can learn sign language and to enable communication between the two.
Jobe is Cabinet Executive Committee member for Land, Physical Planning and Housing. Number 8, Jared Dwega Megwe is a Cabinet Executive Committee member for Transport and Public Works. And finally, number 10, Dennis Ichobi Uchimi as a Cabinet Executive Committee member for Sport and Social Services. Will as many are of this opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of our contrary opinions say nay? The ayes have it.